Hello my friends and welcome, my name is Dennis and this is the latest update from Ukraine. Let's go straight away to the military map review. We have something ongoing on the front lines, however the intensity dropped dramatically. And if we zoom in a little bit and turn on the satellite fire detection, you can see those are not many and mostly those are wildfires, however near to the front line, could be connected to the war ongoing in Ukraine. Russia really pushes towards the Bakhmut city. They want to get the city under their control and still they have enough resources, I would say, to get Bakhmut under their control. They have the private military campaign ЧВК Wagner combined with the regular soldiers. This time they send more soldiers over here. However, the major group they sent from this place to the south part of Ukraine, and we still waiting for the massive attack from the Russian side. Today it was some kind of movement over here. We were able to take this part of the land near to Vysoka Pilia, all in a village before, and Russia was able to take some part of the territory over here. Not a lot, but still not good for Ukrainian forces, because it says that Russia probably prepares for some kind of attack towards Kryvyi Rih and Mykolaiv. About the soldiers, the number of the soldiers they have in this region, it's about 25,000. I heard today that some experts say up to 30,000. It's quite a lot. But let's go to the north. No movement on the Kharkiv area. No movement on Izum recently, and Ukrainian forces were able to start the counterattack towards Izum because Russia removed some of their forces towards Kharkiv area and they're preparing to attack the Kharkiv city. That will be unsuccessful, but still they want to do it. And here there is no big movement. Oh, there was some movement just recently. Russia got Hladosove under their control and Travneva as well over here, but it's expected, my friends, because they took Svitlodarsk and everything around it, and they actually opened the way to get the Bakhmut city under their control. But still we have our defense forces over there, and still as for me, I think it's 50-50 whether they will take this city under their control. Yes, again we return to the Bakhmut city, and here near to Vuhledar, well my friends, the fighting is ongoing. Russia again put their forces over there and took Yehorivka village over here, which is not obviously good for Ukrainian side. As for today, the main fighting is ongoing near to Marinka, Pisky and Avdiivka, my friends. So there is no huge movement from either of the side, and today it's more or less standstill. And now let's go to some of the news and events. Alright, we have the confirmation from our army that Russia would probably start their massive attack in the south. They will use the remaining of their landing marine forces on the way to Kryvyi Rih, and most of the forces they will put to Mykolaiv, and also maybe they will try to reach Zaporizhia as well. But they don't have lots of forces on that side, so probably just Kryvyi Rih and Mykolaiv, that is almost for sure. So we expect it to happen next, at the beginning of the next week, my friends. I'll monitor this situation closely. Those are the Russian supply lines that were cut today, so the railways, and probably it was Ukrainian artillery. However, some say that it was attacked down by the local Ukrainian resistance, so it was down near to Nova Kakhovka, east side from the Kherson. And that is how United States were able to eliminate the Al-Qaeda leader Ayman al-Zawahiri in Kabul. So basically they fired the Hellfire rocket from the drone that was flying nearby. It is very hard to identify those drones because they are made of carbon fiber, and also they may carry lots of weapons. Well, this shell, the Hellfire rocket, is a 5 foot tall. It's a very big one, and it can destroy the part of the house. And also I may say that the United States intelligence is very strong, and they knew at what time that guy will be in particular room, and they fired this rocket to this place. Well, my friends, it is very precise job that was done by US intelligence and air forces probably. The situation around the Zaporizhia nuclear power plant deteriorated significantly, my friends. Recently it was under attack. Just to remind you, it is the biggest nuclear power plant in Europe. And yesterday Russians fired towards the supply line for the oxygen. I don't know why do we need oxygen to be delivered to those reactors. Those are 6 on that power plant. And also they destroyed the electrical supply line that supplies electricity to Ukrainian controlled territory. And this place now under the management of Rosatom. Rosatom is the Russian company which builds similar reactors, and now they want to build their supply lines to deliver the energy from this station to Russian controlled territory and to Russia itself. But my friends, they are playing with fire, firing their shells near to that station and exactly into it. Well, reactors for now are okay. However, it's very near to the front line. And what could happen, my friends? Basically, the Europe could be contaminated if they will blow up all of those 6 reactors on that station. This station is more dangerous than big atomic bomb explosion. It will bring more radiation to atmosphere and to the land of Europe. It is very bad for the station to be under the rule of uncontrolled, crazy Russian government. And here we have the picture of possible contamination just in case of one reactor, and there are 6 of those. In case of one reactor will go and explode as happened in Chernobyl or Fukushima. You see 100 kilometers there is significant radiation. So this area for 40 kilometers is very significant radiation where you can actually die very soon, and that area far away is the risk for your health as well if you will stay there for a long time. I personally have this thing. It is the instrument to measure the radiation. For now we have everything normal here, but still imagine if 6 reactors would just explode. It may bring the devastation, especially if we'll have the wind towards the European side, not towards the Russian side. Imagine what may happen, because then Chernobyl exploded even on the north part of Europe, in Sweden, in Norway. They have these countries and they show the significant level of radiation out there, so it's very, very dangerous, my friends. Yesterday it was the meeting between President of Turkey Erdogan and President of Russia Putin, and they negotiated if possible like adapting Russian payment system, Mir. They also negotiated about the payment for Russian gas in rubles. Turkey, it seems like, agreed for that, and also they want to increase the trades between two countries. So actually Turkey helps Ukraine with the Bayraktar drones, with other stuff. They also closed the Bosphorus for Russian ships. However, from other side, they still have good relations, it seems like, with Russian Federation. Azerbaijan took control over this mountain, and they put the Azerbaijan flag on the top. Well, here, just to remind you, they have tensions between Azerbaijan and Armenia. For Armenians call it Nagorno-Karabakh, and obviously it is recognized Azerbaijani territory, so Azerbaijan wants to return it back. The interesting thing that it was not only Armenian army there, it was also Russian peacekeeper camp in this particular area, and they just fled away with Armenians. We also got some of the rumors for now that Russia requests North Korea to send them around 100,000 soldiers, volunteers to fight in Ukraine. Well, knowing that North Korea is some kind of military camp, if they will flee North Korea, they would go probably in Europe or maybe America. They would not fight for Korea, obviously, here in Ukraine. So it is the same thing as they told about Syrian volunteers. Where are they? No one knows. You probably already know about those guys and Israel. They have a fight ongoing, and Israel fires back quite a lot of shells from the fighter jets, and not only. And also Israel calls for reservists to join their army. Around 25,000 soldiers will increase Israeli forces, and I do not expect that conflict to finish in nearby future. I think for 2 weeks there are going to be huge fighting in the area, and Israeli Iron Dome is working there more or less successfully. Still, there are some of the rockets that can reach the Israeli soil. However, we as Ukrainians, we probably don't need those Iron Domes because they cannot shut down the cruise missiles. For that, we need some sort of NASAM systems or good old Soviet S-300. And we have China that is ongoing on their military drills near to Taiwan Island. And they propose to the world, to every kind of country that has nuclear weapons, to sign the agreement not to use those weapons first. But at the same time, they announced that they want to increase the number of nuclear warheads in their army from 350 until 1,000. It's a lot. And we got the confirmation today from President Zelensky's office that we're gonna receive few of those airplanes from North Macedonia to Ukrainian army. Those are Sukhoi Su-25 attack helicopters. Our pilots are trained to deal with them. Awesome gift from Macedonia, from North Macedonia, sorry. And my friends, I'm gonna keep you updated about the situation here in Ukraine. And not only, if you like what I do, just press the like button. And also, there are some of the links under this video, and you may use them to support my channel. You may support me on Patreon, PayPal, or Donatello, whichever you like. And those money, mostly I spend for charity purposes to help Ukrainian people. My friends, I love you so much. I wish you a peaceful sky wherever you are. And have a great time.